Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to what is literally going to be the fastest video ever answering questions about Reshade, FPS, stretch resolution, custom pack, whatever questions that I get asked every single day. And I just want to answer them as quickly as possible so that I can have one single link for my Twitch chat and one single link for comments because I do read comments. So I just want a video to answer all these things very quickly and efficiently with lots of links and resources for everybody. And I want to make it very quick so that I'm not juicing like a lot of watch time or views or whatever. First thing I want to talk about, and the most complex thing I want to talk about, which is why it's first in the video, is Reshade. There's going to be a link in the description for Reshade and how to set it up. If you already know how to set up Reshade, then you're looking at Reshade right now. I'm only running 2 filters for Reshade because I'm just simplifying a lot of my setup because I can't be bothered to have so much. It's just unnecessary. So the first thing I have is Adaptive Sharpen, and the second one I have is Prod 80, specifically the contrast, brightness, and saturation one. If you search Prod 80, If you search Prod 80, you will see there's lots of them. I specifically have contrast, brightness, and saturation selected. Anyway. As far as Adaptive Sharpen, I believe the only thing I have changed is it starts at 1.0 and I have it all the way up to full. If you look, watch me toggle it off, you'll see that it's on and off, blurry, not blurry. I don't like it to be blurry. I like it to look a little sharper. So anyway, if there's a conflict in your settings, you can see them here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I changed on Adaptive Sharpen. Contrast, brightness, and saturation under the Prod 80 filter. I have a lot of things changed in here, but keep in mind that my NVIDIA settings in my panel are changed so that my things are a little oversaturated already. And my monitor has settings that aren't really changed that much, but they could differ from the ones that you have. So if my game looks good to you, then these are the settings you might want. If my game doesn't look good to you, you might want to start here and tweak it. If it doesn't look good, then I don't know why you're at this part of the video. You should skip ahead to the part that you're actually looking for. I'm not exactly sure what I changed here. Tint, exposure, contrast, brightness is changed. Vibrance is also changed. This line of saturation is not changed because I changed it here, which is custom saturation level. It's changed right here. And hue range selection is also changed here. Other than that, I don't believe I changed anything except for maybe my red saturation. I don't really like warm colors, and DBD has a lot of red, which I realize maybe turning it up might help see like red stain or scratch marks or something, but I don't really care. I just like things to look nice, so I have my red turned slightly down. That's why you'll notice some of my stuff is a little blue. So my whites are blue, the background of my game is more blue, everything's blue. I don't like warm colors. Any links related to this will be in the first link section, which is going to be Reshade in the description. And if you're on Twitch, you can do exclamation settings to get a small description of my settings and ultimately a link to Reshade so that you can set it up yourself and learn how to use it. Anyway, the next section is going to be about NVIDIA control panel. There's not going to be any links in the description below about this, but I just wanted to show this quickly. This is the monitor that you look at, and these are my color settings for it. Again, my monitor could have settings that, even by default, like they are, might differ a little bit from yours, but this is the changes that I have done to mine, and especially this digital vibrance and hue. Anyway, that concludes that. The other thing I want to talk about is my resolution. Currently, I'm on 1811 by 1080, and I might keep this for a long time. Long story short is I played on 1600 by 1080 for a long time, which is the second resolution that you see here. I believe 1811 is one that's used by Aaron, but to be honest, somebody just reminded me that that is another option when I was trying native. Native resolution is 1920 by 1080, and the reason I'm not running native yet is because it's a little bit of a big jump for me from 1600 to native, but I do kind of feel like 1600 is a little bit too stretched. I'm a little bit tired of it, and I'm ready for something new. So 1811 by 1080 is kind of appealing to me right now. Might change in the future. Just a little side note, if you have black bars and you're gonna bother us to try to help you, it's really simple. You just need to go to this line here, adjust desktop size, blah, blah, blah. Click full screen, because you're telling your monitor basically that it's a different size, and you need to remind it that you're stretching it to fit the actual size. And the last thing I want to mention is that my FPS is 90. I don't always get 90, but I'm always above 80. Before I was capped at 80, but I'm okay with being capped at 90 and kind of not always getting 90 frames these days, because I'm just really trying to get to a thing where I want everything to look good. And these are the new settings that I think look really good right now. So that's where I am with that. Anyway, again, there's no links to this section of the video because there's not really anything to link you. All right, so the next section we're gonna do is gonna be my character portraits. If you're on Twitch, you can do exclamation portraits to get this link. But if you are on just YouTube or you're seeing this from Twitch, in the description below, it's gonna be under the character portraits section. Basically, it's just a Reddit link to like a downloadable drive probably, where it's all official Dead by Daylight artwork. If you don't know how to setting this up or change your files like this, there's going to be a link in the description below also about how to make DVD look, there's going to be a link in the description below for how to change those files as well, so look out for that. Anyway, again, this is the official Dead by Daylight pack, and it's from Reddit. They all look very official, well, high quality artworks. Some of them I don't have changed yet because, so there's new characters to the game, but I assume there is going to be artwork in the future to replace that. Anyway, again, exclamation portraits if you're on Twitch and need a command. If you're on YouTube, it's going to be in the description below. The perk icons is Smoky Black by Queen Kiro, or maybe it's Black Smoky, I don't remember. Basically, it's going to be a Twitter link for this one. If you're on Twitch, it's going to be exclamation perk icons. And if you're on YouTube, again, it's going to be a icon pack link in the description below. And again, if you don't know how to do this, it's going to be the same video as the portraits on how to change your files in Dead by Daylight and blah, blah, blah. If you're going to ask me if it's bannable, just know that I've always said that it's not bannable. Some people claim that they get banned for it, but let's be honest, they probably hack their game for real and don't just change the icons. Anyway, sorry for the really short update video. I know it's not a real video for those of you who, usually watch my normal content, but I just need people on YouTube to see this, and I need to have a link to Twitch to see this. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next normal video. Have a good night.